Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your device. My name is Hayley Ellis. This is Allyson Jones-Smith.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, and we are here until 8 a.m. this morning, waking you up. Let us know why you are up at this ungodly hour. What you do, where you off to, let us know. The command to give to your device, as always, is the word say. If you're watching us on an Echo show, that's all you need to do. The name of your device, we can't say a name because she goes mad. Followed by the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning within reason. And also, if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv. You can get involved with the chat that way. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning. And it's December the 1st, Allyson.
It's happened. We can truly use the C word without any bad feelings. Welcome to the Christmas season, everyone. This is it. This is it.
Can I say as well, so my daughter had her first advent calendar because she was too young last year. And so we opened her first advent calendar this morning. I gave her the chocolate and she was like, more. And I was like, oh no, it's just one a day, babe. More. And then she was really getting angry. More. No, just the one tiny chocolate a day for 25 days. So that was fun this morning. Also, it's our celebrities' birthdays today. Zoe Kravitz is 33. Happy birthday, Zoe. I'm sure you're listening. As always, Janelle Monáe, I love her. She is 35. And absolute legend, Bette Midler is
Bette
Queen.
Midler, you are the wind beneath my wings, Bette.
She is 75 today. One of my very good friends from university has actually like a national Bette Midler day, and he always goes out to celebrate her birthday on the 1st of December. So I texted him this morning. I was like, happy Bette Day. And he was like, thank you. So he goes out for a meal to celebrate Bette's birthday.
That is so sweet. She is just, honestly, I feel like Bette Midler is one of those that in our lifetime, I mean, again, there's a diva I think we missed when we should have talked about divas, because to me, Bette is up there, right? She sings, she dances. We've been with her through all her struggles. She's come out the other end. She's an inspiration. Oh,
she's funny. She's very, very funny on Twitter.
Funny. She's so, and say what you will. I'm a big horror movie fan, but Beaches is a movie that I think is probably stands the test of times. I mean, Beaches it's amazing. It's up there with like a Thelma Week. It gives you that kind of feeling.
If you fancy Christ, it Beaches on. I tell you what else is a really good Bette Midler film, which gets overlooked. Big Business. Brilliant film.
Oh my God, Hayley, I forgot about Big Business. I agree with you. I think that might be one of her most funny works, actually. Big Business was fantastic. Great call, Hayley. I'm going to watch that weekend. Thank you for reminding me.
You should watch that with Lily Tomlinson as well. What a cast. A brilliant film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Bette Midler's birthday today. I'm sure she's listening. But Bette, don't listen to us until 8 a.m. Go and enjoy your birthday. Go on.
Sleep in, Bette, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Bette, it's 6 a.m. It's fine. We're here all day. What are you doing? Also, Allyson, I'm sure you're excited to learn. It's National Eat a Red Apple Day today.
Now, what I like, look, for me, I like a red apple. I've always been a red apple kind of girl. Don't give me a pink lady. Don't give me a green. I don't want a Granny Smith. I want a nice, crispy red. What about you? Are you a red apple girl?
Not really an apple fan, to be honest with you, unless it's in a pie.
I respect that. I respect that, and I take that. Yeah.
And I mean, apples, they're just so hard to eat. Like, I only really eat them when there's nothing left in the house. And then I'm like, oh, they're not so bad. But I'll only eat them if there's no other options, Ellie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like to cut mine up. I'm not going to lie. I always cut them up. I find them easier to eat when you slice them. And I'm sure we're going against the health here, but you add a bit of peanut butter on top of that apple, and then you've got a banging snack, everyone. Apple and peanut butter? Yes! Yeah.
We are talking the big topics here this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. It's National Eat a Red Apple Day, if you weren't aware. As always, every day with us is Producer Will. Hi, Producer Will.
Good morning, Hayley Ellis. I can't help but notice a little bit of sass around National Eat a Red Apple Day.
What do you mean?
I love a
just
red
feel
apple.
like, You know, I feel like I feel like you wanted like a sexier day today.
Well, to be honest with you, National Red Apple. I mean, I'm not saying we're scraping the barrel for content here, but
Okay, I'll tell you what, Hayley. Here are the other days that it is today.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me which one you think is the most appropriate
I like
for
this.
breakfast radio.
Okay,
I like
Will.
this.
It's
All right.
also World AIDS Day,
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
and Rosa Parks Day,
Yeah.
and Eat a Red Apple Day, and Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
I would have gone
Hey,
bifocals.
Red.
You would
would not have gone bifocals.
No way.
Producer Will, let me stop you there for a minute because Braden is listening this morning. Hi, Braden. I hope you are well. Let us know where you are in the world this morning, Braden. What have you had for your breakfast? I hope it's a red apple because it's National Red Apple Day. Thank you, Producer Will.
Thank you.
I'm not mocking your content. I'm just saying it's hard to drag out a segment about Eat a Red Apple Day.
No, it's
Well,
not. I could talk
problem.
apples all day. Don't get me started. Doctors would be very happy that we're celebrating Eat a Red Apple Day. Eat an apple a day. Keep the doctor away, everyone.
Yes, apple a day. There you go. And listen, don't worry. We're not going to be talking apples here all morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. Do not worry. Yes, Braden, we can actually hear you. We can hear you.
Braden's so shocked. You can hear me? Yes. Braden, eat an apple and we'll hear the crunch. I promise. It'll start to just say, I'm eating an apple.
Braden said he's in 4th grade and he's in North Carolina. So you're getting ready to go to school, Braden. I hope you are. When do you break up soon for Christmas? So hold on in there. Not long now, Braden. And then you'll be done for the holidays, which will be exciting, won't it? But yes, we can hear you. That's the brilliant thing about Backchannel. This is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your device. So we're here until 8 a.m, Braden. So whatever time you've got to go, feel free to join in. We're going to be playing some games coming up. We're going to be looking at the fun news stories from around the world. We're going to be doing our 1-star TV show review. And we're going to be doing our Agony Auntie section where myself and Allyson are your glamorous younger aunties trying to solve your problems, but probably making them worse. We're also going to be playing a competitive game of true or false. And it's Christmas. Well, it's the 1st of December. Which is so we're going to start our advent calendar by playing a fun little game about guess a celebrity who's behind that advent calendar door later on the show. So lots coming up today. Where are you? So we are in the UK, Braden. Myself and Allyson are stand-up comedians. Allyson is obviously not originally from the UK. She very rarely mentions it. But where are you from, Ali?
I'm from Canada, a place called Calgary, Alberta, Canada. But we both live in England. I live in Manchester, England right now, and Hayley resides in
Liverpool, home of the Beatles. It's because they barely mention it, people from Liverpool, in every sentence that they say. And I also, Braden, don't get Allyson talking about Canada, Calgary, Alberta, because you will hear lots of facts about the Olympics that she mentions.
I was just about to go 88 Olympics, Eddie the Eagle.
I knew you were, mate. I knew you were. You can't let it drop. But there you go. There we're going to loads of stuff coming up in today's show. It's a packed show. We're going to be playing some fun games where you can win some, well, nothing actually. No big prizes. It's just
you win the right to be right. You win the right to be right. That is it. Yeah.
Oh no, a cash prize would have been better. But there you go. And Braden said he's eating an apple for breakfast. Good on you, Braden, because it is National Eat a Red Apple Day.
I feel
today.
like we've done our part. Now that Braden is eating an apple, Braden, you're going to start your day off right. This is a healthy movement. You've eaten that apple. Eat whatever else you want for the day, Braden. That's what I say, but don't tell your mom I said that. Okay, carrying on.
Do you know what I had for breakfast? You're going to be shocked, Allyson. I'm glad you sat down because you're going to
Hayley,
be...
what did you have?
I had overnight oats. What?
Hayley, you're making overnight oats. They're delicious. Did you enjoy them?
Not really, no. But I struggled through it just to say to everyone all day that I had overnight oats. Because when you eat overnight oats, that's all you do. You have to just tell people for the rest of the day. Hey,
Will just said, oh my God, he had overnight oats too. I can't believe it. Why didn't I know we were doing this? Nobody told me, the oatmeal eater, that we were doing overnight oats.
It's a new thing. So let's all have overnight oats for breakfast tomorrow. And what I did earlier in the week is I made this cooked apple and raisin thing as a topper for my overnight oats, and it's delicious. So I also had my apple content today.
Wow.
You guys, this is...
I mean, I'm
What's
surprised
happening?
Braden is still listening, to be honest with you. We've talked that much Apple content this morning. But sorry, Braden, you've got a question there. I'm trying to just decipher it. You said that if you join, you want to join Backchannel after Braden saying hello to you.
Hi,
Will.
Braden.
Very polite,
You
Braden.
pray
What a
no.
polite.
I think Braden's asking if
Mhm.
there's going to be more amazing Backchannel shows throughout the day.
Well, it's funny. You should mention that, Braden. Yes, we are here all day. So coming up after ourselves, it's a smooth link there, Will. It is Live Every Day, which Liv Harrison. She's here 8 till 10. Then we've got 12 till 2, the Anthony Davis show. And at 2 till 4, it's your pal Hal. We have got content all day, Braden. So stick around. I mean, you've got to go to school, but you can, in recess. Is that what they call it? Recess. I'm
Yeah,
so
they do.
English.
You've been very good, though. You got recess. What would you guys call recess here in the UK when you were a kid? What would that be?
Break.
Break. Okay, break.
We're
Yeah.
going for a break.
But I'm impressed with you for knowing recess. That is
Well, I watch a
incredible.
lot of American films, mainly Grease, but there you go. And there was a TV show called Recess, wasn't there? A cartoon that I used to love back in the 90s. But good. There you go. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And he said what I would do for recess is I usually put on my new Chromebook. And it's very fancy, Braden. Maybe we can lend you a new Chromebook because mine is buffering. It's not what you want to hear when you're watching us. But there you go. Yeah. Check out the shows on recess if you can. We don't want you getting in trouble. But tell your teachers they can contact us by giving the command say, followed by whatever they would like to tell us this morning, such as get off. Now, it's time to look at the news stories. Now, here on Backchannel, we like to do the fun news stories from the world, the news stories that are a little bit different. We don't want to talk about the Omicron because, let's face it, it sounds like some of our Transformers. No, we want to talk about the fun things. We want to talk about the different things. And Braden's off to recess now. Well, have a lovely day, Braden. We hope you enjoy your time in school. And if not, it's the holidays coming up soon, so not long. Hold on in there, and you're nearly done. Have a lovely day, Braden. Right, Ali, news stories. Are you ready?
All right. I am ready. This is are you going to do the first one? This is terrifying. When I saw the picture,
you go for it. You go.
Okay.
For it.
Okay. So this first news story found. Okay. A football fish from the deep sea has washed up on shore. I got so excited to tell this story, and I forget exactly where it was. But okay, so this football fish, is it's a terrifying looking fish. It looks like a massive piranha with like a light that hangs over its head. Like it's part of its body. It's a little, and it what that light does is it lures in fish, and then the fish eats the little fish. Anyway, they have not been found in, like, you can't see them. There's a very little footage even of these things. They're called an anglerfish that dwells thousands of feet below the surface. And so, in Crystal Cove State Park yesterday, they one of these washed up on shore. It does look like an alien.
So many teeth. They've got loads of they've got like a full set of teeth, like and a light above its head. It's terrifying. I love the light above its head though. It's like it's a child who's been told it can't read in bed. And then they get a little torch out.
I'll read if I want to read. Yeah. It's amazing. And they found it. And like they said, this is it's very uncommon to see these fish because they exist in such deep levels. And it was perfectly preserved on a Southern California beach. So it's just
Producer Will, can we get a picture up if people are watching on an Echo show? Can you show us?
I debated it. I had that article open, ready to pull the picture to show, but I didn't know. Yes, is the short answer. I didn't know if people wanted to see that.
Well, listen.
Radio.
If you're eating your breakfast and you don't want to see this horrific fish, shut your eyes now. We're going to show it on the screen very, very quickly, and then we'll tell you when it's gone. Is that all right, Will? A little warning.
I think we can do that.
Okay.
So let's have a quick look at this one.
Here we go. So we're going to be showing you the fish that is that. What's it called, Ali? A football fish.
Yes, it was called football fish. Look at that thing.
It is horrific. It does look like something out of Alien versus Predator. If you're watching on an Echo show, now is the time to close your eyes because we are showing you the football fish. Braden's still there. So if you're watching an Echo show, Braden, you can see that hideous creature that has washed up on the beach. I wouldn't actually, if I say I was walking along the beach, I was lucky enough to do that this morning, and I seen that, I think I'd genuinely run away screaming.
I would absolutely think it was some sort of alien sort of
Yeah.
has walked up
Or
on the
I'd take a selfie and get a lot of likes for it. That's probably what I'd do. Think about the content for your Instagram, Hayley. I need to increase my followers. We're talking the news stories here on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. Good morning if you are listening to us. Braden's still here because he doesn't have to go to school yet. So thank you for joining us, Braden. We are talking stories that are happening around the world. And this is one of the oddest things I've ever heard, Allyson, because in New Hampshire, apparently there's been a reindeer burgling places. Now, police believe this is true, a reindeer. Hopefully not Rudolph. We don't want to tarnish his name around this side.
No.
But apparently, this reindeer, police believe the reindeer is part of an organised crime group breaking into buildings in New Hampshire. I mean, it sounds like the worst Christmas book ever going, doesn't it?
It
On
really
the subject of the football fish. By the
when
way, Braden's just said
Rudolph goes bad, when Rudolph
when Rudolph gets, when Rudolph's in debt, he goes in New Hampshire breaking in. But apparently, what's really funny, I mean, it sounds like a spoof. They've released a sketch of the reindeer, the police sketch, in connection with the burglary at a New Hampshire school. It's got to be a joke, hasn't it? And they've got this. The police say they responded to a report of a broken window at the school, and they found one of the antlers inside the classroom. I mean, it sounds like a spoof. Maybe it is. It's around Christmas time. Braden said he's got a riddle for us. Well, riddle us this, Braden. I didn't realise the Riddler. But speaking of the Riddler, actually, there's a new Batman film coming out, which we're going to discuss later on in the show. Go for it, Braden. If it's riddle, maybe we could solve it. I mean, I can't. I'm no good at riddles. Are you, Ollie?
I'm not that great. Here we go. What has cries but has no eyes, lives in the sky but cannot die? A cloud.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Is
you
it a
straight
cloud?
away, Allyson. You didn't even give me a chance.
I couldn't believe I'm never good at riddles. If it is a cloud, Braden, I just want you to know you've made my day if I'm correct. I'm not. That's okay. But what has cries?
I hope
but
it is a
has no
cloud because
eyes?
otherwise it sounds like a threat. But cannot
I
die.
was
It's
right.
me. Oh, you were right.
Wow. Braden, you've made my day. Thank you. So what happens? You ate an apple, you riddle, I got it right. We're all having a great day here. We're all having a great day.
Excuse me, I apologise. I enjoyed that,
It's a
Braden.
good
Thank
day.
you very much. You've genuinely made Allison's day.
You really have, pal. Thank you. Thank you very much.
She's Canadian. She's enthusiastic about absolutely everything, Braden.
Great.
She really is. Right. Allyson, have you seen any more news stories that have took your attention this morning?
Yeah, well, I didn't know if you want me to do this one or if you want me to do the Canada one that we have coming up.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
go in with the Canada story first because this is a very niche one.
So here it is, everyone. I don't want you to be concerned. As a Canadian, I feel it is, my duty to give you this information. But in Canada, Quebec, right now, us Canadians, we're having to tap into our maple syrup background stored resources because there's a bit of shortage of maple syrup going on right now, everyone. Don't panic. It's okay. It's okay. We have it on reserve. We're ready to go. People are talking about how the price of oil went up, how the price of petrol's gone up. Well, the price of maple syrup, everyone, is jumping up. It's jumping up. It's been a rough year for the harvest. You can't control nature. Some years are better than others. But do not be concerned. Do have that reserve. So we are going into the reserve of syrup. So still feel free to enjoy. There might be a slight increase, but we want you to know that we appreciate your maple syrup support. Speaking on behalf of all Canada.
I mean, do you genuinely eat maple syrup, Ali?
Yeah, I mean, look, maple syrup is kind of forced upon you in Canada because there's so many things that like there's a maple syrup this and there's maple syrup in the cookie. There's maple syrup. I think they actually use maple syrup sometimes instead of sugar as a sugar replacement. Maple syrup is a little bit everywhere. Um, but it was when I came here that I really started to miss it and I realized, oh gosh, I do love my maple syrup because there's nothing better than maple syrup on pancakes. That is just my personal opinion. Golden syrup is fine, but then beat maple syrup on pancakes. Hayley, have you had maple syrup on pancakes?
Oh, Braden's invited us over. He said he's got a whole bottle that's not open. What
Yeah,
a invitation,
Braden
Braden.
gave that. That could be worth some money, right? Take it
Yeah.
easy on that maple syrup, right? Tough
You
times
could-
ahead.
Yeah, get that
Sell
on
that.
eBay. Get that on
Exactly,
eBay.
Braden.
Going through the roof, the fees for maple syrup. I'm not really a big pancake fan. I have them when I go on holiday to America. But I just feel like it's a luxury having them every morning. And I'm stacking it on as it is.
It's a little excessive. I thought it was interesting too, because you guys have Pancake Day here in England, in the UK. You have Pancake Day. We don't have Pancake Day in Canada, as far as I'm concerned with. But you put lemon and sugar on your pancakes as well. This is something.
Well, we're so in the UK, we're so bitter. We thought we may as well get a bit of lemon on there. We're just like stuff to be bitter about. Braden saying we're making his morning. Well, thank you. You're making our morning, Braden. Thank you for joining in the chat this morning. It's very lonely when we're talking on our own, Braden. So we appreciate you getting in touch. Yeah, we do have a pancake day in the UK, and it's ridiculous. What day is it? Is it the 15th of December, Pancake Day? Is it on your birthday?
No, mine. My birthday is not in December, Hayley. You know exactly when my
February.
birthday is.
Oh my God. Do you know what? It's been a very long morning and I can't, we've only been doing this 21 minutes and already my words are getting muddled. I have a child, if you're watching, and she doesn't sleep. So that means I don't sleep. Hence me looking like this this morning. But yes, Pancake Day, 12th of February, I think it is, here in the UK, and we have pancakes just on that day. We're very particular here.
Oh, it's March 1st is Pancake Day. Producer Will just informed us. Yep.
Well, I'm learning and I'm learning. I'm learning and I'm laughing this morning. Another news story that I've seen this morning. And Ali, you are going to love this because us women will do whatever it takes to get back at an ex. And this woman has gone viral on TikTok. Have you heard of TikTok? TikTok is big now with the kids. She came clean on TikTok because basically she faked wedding photos, but not faked them. She basically went through. So she got herself a wedding dress. She booked a venue. She booked flowers. She got a man to pretend to be her husband, took pictures, all to get revenge on an ex-boyfriend who dumped her because she wanted him to think she's got married and she wanted him to get in touch. She thought this would make him get in touch.
Get in touch.
So yeah, you're getting married. Why would he get in touch? Anyway, she spent a lot of money hiring this photographer, and her wedding photographers are very, very expensive. She did all of this. She hired a venue complete with stables. I mean, what? Why? She paid for someone to play the part of a husband. Then she posted the pictures on Instagram, did a little story in the hope that her ex-boyfriend would see them. And he did see them, but he just never responded. And as people have rightfully said on her TikTok, well, why would he respond? Like, if it was your engagement pictures, then maybe you'd be like, oh no, don't go through with it. But you've posed these as your wedding day. I mean, it's a lot of money and a lot of time to try and get revenge, isn't it?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we all have that little fantasy of that person who broke our heart and, we're going to show them and we're going to, they're going to want us back. But I don't think I've ever heard of quite the financial investment into something like this. And the saddest part is that he didn't contact. And I agree with you, Hayley. I think going through the wedding, it should have been more of an engagement. And not to mention, you could have spent all that money just on a nice little diamond ring for yourself and just pretend it was your engagement ring. I think that would have been a better investment in, or sapphire, whatever. If you're not a diamond person, I respect that as well. But that's a lot to.
It's a lot, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've wanted to make exes jealous And how I do that is I take heavily filtered pictures of myself, airbrush them, and make them look nothing like me, and then I put them online. If you take a picture from myself and Allyson, if you didn't know, we're stand-up comedians in the UK. And Allyson, what I will do now, if someone tries to take a picture of me on stage, which does happen, I will make them retake it, even though you're not meant to take pictures. I will make them retake it from a higher angle so I look better, because I don't want pictures floating around of me with a double chin holding a microphone. I do not want that.
Do you have a pose that you do? I know my
It's this one.
poses. It's up.
Yeah, it's neck up and out, so you don't have a double chin. So yeah.
I always do open mouth smile too. Yeah, he's got another
open mouth smile. Oh, he's got another riddle for us. Well, riddle us this. I tell you, I did not realize the riddler would be getting in touch this morning, but here he is.
Braden's here. What's black and gray and you can't see it sometimes during the day? What's black and gray and you can't see it sometimes?
My depression. No, I don't know.
What is black and gray and you can't see it sometimes during the day?
I'm no good at riddles, so Ali, I'll let you take this one.
I'm trying to think. Black and gray. And you can't see it sometimes during the day.
You've really riddled her with this one.
Is it a shadow? Is it a shadow?
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's got Allyson was that enthusiastic about that. She's gone, Braden. You've made it disappear. There we go. Producer Will is back.
Hi.
Allyson, she's too busy figuring out that she's know what she's gone to Google it, hasn't she?
I think she has secretly.
We're on to her.
Or maybe she's just gone to tap into her own personal maple syrup supply.
Nice callback, Producer Will.
Thanks.
We're just buying time until she cops back in.
Sure.
I don't know what's happened, but sometimes this is what happens with the technology in 2021. Not all of us have got a Chromebook like you, Braden. Some of us have to go. Oh, she's.
That ping was her. There's secure. Oh.
It's like Doctor Who, but on Backchannel. Listen, we are here until 8 a.m. Maybe not Allyson, because I don't know where she's gone to. But do you know the riddle? Do you know the answers to the riddle, producer?
No, I think a shadow is a good guess.
Allyson, did you just go and Google it? Where did you go?
No, I don't know what happened. I thought we all just disappeared. I got worried there. I was all answered Braden's riddle and then done out. Okay.
You dropped the mic.
I'm sticking with. I know. Good night. I've solved another one, whether it's right or not. So I'm going shadow. Braden, Will, did you have a guess? Did you guess one?
No, I'm just piggybacking off your answer, Allyson. I'm going with shadow.
I'll give you
for a hot second. I thought it was a cloud again, but I was like, no. Braden,
I thought it was a cloud as well. Oh, is it no? I was going to moon. It's related to nighttime. Is it the moon?
Oh, but maybe if you can see it sometimes during the day, maybe it is the moon. Is it the moon, Braden? Is it Saturn?
Is it the moon?
I'm just naming celestial bodies now.
Do you know what I love, Braden, about you? You've given us loads of content this morning that producer Will hasn't had to prep. You were right. It is the moon. Oh, wow.
I'm on fire. This girl. I won't sing the whole thing, but I wanted to.
Yeah, we knew what you were doing. Well done, Allyson. Again, and listen, I can't do these. I can't do riddles. I've got a very what's the word? Empty brain is the one. I can't. Do you know what I did? Thank you, producer Will. I went to. We did an escape room. Do you know the escape rooms you can go to? And they're all riddles, aren't they? And I'm just like, I just sat down on a box and thought, do you know what? I'd rather get locked in than solve this.
Me too. I was horrible. My friend Lindsay she's got a good gaming brain on her and she could figure out things. Basically, I'd be like, you just tell me what I should look for next, Lindsay. You just tell me read through this. I was very bad. So Braden, to be honest with you, I'm really surprised I'm getting any of these right. What a great start to my day. You have made my Wednesday.
Do you know what though, Braden? Slightly worried that your jigsaw from Saw and the final riddle is going to be one where we can't get out of this TV screen. We're trapped in here. Thank you for getting involved in the show. We're going to play a game now, Braden, if you'd like to get involved. It's the 1-star review game. We do it every day here on the Hayley and Allyson show on Backchannel. We take people's reviews that they've left online. They've given a TV show or a film 1 star, and we want you to guess what the film is. Today is a film. And it's a Christmas movie because it's the 1st of December and we are going to milk December for all it's worth this month.
You bet we are. Yeah.
And what we do is going to read out reviews that people have left of this Christmas film online. They've given it 1 star, but we want you to guess what the film is they're talking about. Now, people online, it doesn't mean this is a bad film, by the way, because people online just get very angry about a lot of things. And it could be an Oscar-nominated film. It could be an Academy Award nominated film, which is the same thing, isn't it? Just a different word. But people online like to get angry, and we're going to read out their reviews right now. So see if you can guess what the film is. We'll give you a clue already. It's a Christmas film. We're going to read out the reviews. And because Allyson June Smith is a trained actress,
yes, I am.
Trained herself,
yes,
but she's still trained. But I like to give her a little bit of motivation when she's reading out these reviews. So she's going to read out the first review. I'd like you to read out this review. Braden, have you got any clues how you'd like Allyson to read out this review? So usually for example, Braden, I'll say, right, I want you to read this review in the style of an 80-year-old man who's annoyed that there's no gas left in the petrol station. I make it very, very niche. So Braden, if you'd like to suggest a way for Allyson to read this movie review, then get in touch now. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by how you would like Allyson to read this review. She's a very good actress. She does all characters. So far this week, she's played old man, old woman. I mean, I like to make you old, Allyson. I don't know why.
You do. You like my old voices. I know you do.
Braden said he doesn't want to get involved in this. That's completely fine, Braden. Leave it to us. So, Allyson, we would like you to read this review. I would, in the style of just a man who's been at work all day. He's just finished his shift. He's very tired. That's it. Very simple.
Okay.
And his name is Keith.
All right, Keith. I like that. That's a good name. All right, here we go. Keith. Tired Keith. That was Keith's
Good ad-lib. Good ad-lib.
Thank you. The trailer for this movie promises a lot more merriment than the Yuletide yawner yields. America's Sweethearts. Director Joe Roth and Harry Potter. Oh gosh, this is a one to read. Can I just say out of the gate? Okay, restart.
Oh, we're going again. Okay, brilliant. Yep.
We're going again. Sorry. The trailer for this movie promises a lot more merriment that this Yuletide yawner yields. America's Sweethearts director Joe Roth and Harry Potter's scenarist Chris Columbus served up strictly warmed over recycled laughs in this modern day rendition of Scrooge. And their gags lost whatever spontaneity that they may have had over 20 years ago. Imagine how hilarious it is to see Tim Allen plunge off a roof as he struggles to place a huge snowman up there. Imagine how hilarious it is to see people fall down an iced-over front lawn. Or how about the scene where a guy nearly electrocutes himself putting up Christmas lights? Of course, we're supposed to guffaw when Jamie Lee Curtis accidentally crashes a supermarket buggy into the produce display stand. The only thing worse than this hackneyed hokum is seeing both leads humiliate themselves by cavorting in Speedos and a bikini.
Brilliant. Thank you, Allyson. Loads of clues in that review. We find out who's
loads
in it
of hard words. Okay, whoever wrote this one really sees themselves as quite the
angry people don't use punctuation. But Jamie Lee Curtis stars in this film, as does Tim Allen. Huge clues there. What is the film? Braden has done a guess. He said, is it The Grinch? We will tell you shortly. We're going to give you a few more clues first before we let you know the answer. Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis star in this film. It's a Christmas film. And we're going to give you another clue now. Speaking of the Grinch, though, I have a friend who we named the Grinch because he's very grumpy. Not all year round, but he is grumpy. So we call him the Grinch. And sent him a little text this morning saying, I hope you're feeling okay, seeing as it's now the 1st of December. Just a little joke. Little joke for him. Little joke. There you go. Here we go. Right. I'm going to read out another review. This is from another person who also left this Christmas film 1 star. How can you leave a Christmas film 1 star?
I mean,
what's your favourite Christmas film, Ali?
I have to say my favorite Christmas film. I'm trying to think. Let me think. If I think Christmassy, Oh, see, now I like scary movies, but okay, I'll try to find a nice one. If I was to choose a nice, I mean, I guess Home Alone. I guess Home Alone would be a
Yes.
lovely little Christmas film. Yeah, Home
Yeah,
Alone.
absolutely. Home Alone is my favorite film of all time. And actually, the first Home Alone 2, I adore as well. And the first time we went to New York, I insisted on going to Central Park with my partner to find the bridge that was in Home Alone 2, where the pigeon lady stood. And the whole time I was like walking around going, do you know where the Home Alone bridge is? And they're like, who is this woman? I was like, where's the Home Alone? It was freezing, Allyson. It was so cold. And my partner was just like, can we please go back to the hotel? No. I need to find the Home Alone bridge where the pigeon lady stood.
You're like, I am the pigeon lady. I am the pigeon lady.
I mean, she looks better than me, and she's covered in birds. So let's have another clue. Braden, let us know what your favourite Christmas movie is. Here we go. Clue number 2, another 1-star review left by another person. I'll read this
I want you to read it like a pigeon lady.
Okay. She's
You're the
Irish,
pigeon.
isn't she? She's Irish in the film. but
She
I'm
is
not gonna
Irish.
do it.
Give it a go, Hayley. Give it a go.
No, because I don't want to be pushed off the radio for doing an accent.
Okay.
Here we go. Thank you, Allyson.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of stinker movies. No, I'm not going to do it like that.
Hayley, that was really good, though. That was really good. I just want everyone to know that Hayley's Irish accent is very good. Continue on, Hayley. You don't have to do it, but I was really impressed by that.
Thank you, Allyson. I am available to hire for all of your Irish pots. I've seen a lot of stinker movies, but this takes the cake. There is no chemistry between any of the characters, and the movie never made me laugh. I don't know why I said laugh like that. Laugh. Usually, I'm willing to give some leeway to holidays movies, but not this one. I thought it would never end. I blame the poorly written script. There is nothing a director or actors could do to improve it. The movie is contrived and rushed. Every scene seems plastic and one-dimensional. I prefer Jingle All the Way more than this movie, and that movie was terrible. I think they really liked it. What do you think?
Well, I think they're really into this. This is right up their alley. One-dimensional. I'm getting the vibe that a lot of people feel that this is just a really like everything that happens in this movie is they've seen in other films, right? They're like, oh, let me guess. They burn the Christmas, like they feel like it's trope. Is that it has a lot of Christmas tropes? Is that what I would say?
It's a movie you expect to see certain things in Christmas
It's a
movies, don't
Christmas
you?
movie. Yeah, of course they're gonna.
There's no tree. There's got to be a Christmas tree. There's got to be something there. Braden said his favourite Christmas films are either 8-Bit Christmas or A Boy Called Christmas. I've not seen those, Braden, so I shall have to check them out this Christmas. I like to watch a Christmas film every weekend over Christmas, so maybe I'll check one of those out this weekend.
My mother, this is her favorite time of year because my mom loves, she loves the real, the ridiculous Christmas movies that they show on TV, like, the made-for-TV Christmas movies. It's like a romance or like, they find love my mom she loves it. Like, my favorite time of year because it's just good on every single day. Good movies on every single day. Is what
I
she
wouldn't
said.
call them. And I tell you what they always are in those holiday movies that are on like in the day. They're always like two parents that have broken up and then they get reunited for Christmas by the child. That always happens.
That's exactly
We realise
it.
we still love each other, and that's the end of the
All
movie.
I want for Christmas is for the family to be, which hey, lovely sentiment, but I don't know. I think most of us for Christmas want
money.
Stuff? No.
Yeah, I'll take. Don't give me a gift voucher. I want cold hard cash I can spend. Thank you, please. Yeah, there you go. We're talking films here on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. It is the 1-star film review. We are reading out several reviews that people have left online for a film. But what is the film? It's a Christmas-themed film. Massive clue. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen. But what is the film? Get your guesses in. Braden has guessed The Grinch. We'll tell you very shortly if you are correct. If you would like to make a guess and you're listening and you know what it is and you think, I know the answer, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or hop onto backchannel.tv if you are listening on an audio-only echo. You can get involved that way. So here we go. One more review. Allyson, you're going to read out this review?
Yes. And again, this is a review for Christmas movie. Could be a brilliant Christmas movie, but the people who wrote these reviews are angry and have no other outlets. So they write bad reviews. So All right. How would you like me to try and read this? I say
I'd
try
like
because
you.
my read on the first one was rough, and I apologize to all our
Okay,
listeners.
Alison.
Okay.
Well, you're going to make it up to our listeners now because you're going to read this in the style of Santa Claus. Thank you.
Oh,
What, you've got a problem with that, Alison?
no, I'm getting into character. Oh! What kind of Christmas movie is this? This movie is not jolly, whimsical, wholesome, or humorous like the other typical American Christmas films, but it's a wretched, loathsome comedy capitalizing on the things the holiday season isn't about, such as competition, self-centeredness, cruelty, and worst of all, conformity. Ho, ho, ho. This movie contains no laughs, humor, love, or anything resembling that of a competent holiday pitcher. It drains the talent of its two stars by making them both succumb to something stupid such as Tim Allen getting Botox, with a terribly unfunny sequence of him trying to eat something when it keeps falling out of his mouth, and Jamie Lee Curtis trying to get a tan in a small tanning salon and finding herself exposed in the middle of the shop. Not only is this movie terribly not funny, but it's pathetically unconvincing, especially when it tacks on a mawkish ending that just oozes cutesy sentimentality. Ho, 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 ho.
Brilliant read, the most Canadian Santa Claus I've ever heard. But that was fantastic. Thank you, Alison. Braden said he can't really answer this because there's too many angry people. You're right, Braden. They are very, very angry
Too
about a
many
holiday
angry.
film. It's a
Yeah.
holiday film. It's fun. It's joyous. Don't get annoyed. Come on. But there are. This is the internet. It contains a lot of angry people. The Canadian Santa Claus is.
Oh, thanks, Braden. Canada's Santa Claus is a female. She has a very strong Canadian accent. Rest assured, I was eating maple syrup on the side the whole time I was reading that.
Do you know what, though? I get annoyed because Mrs. Claus just stays at home, doesn't she? Why can't we go out on the sleigh with him?
Here's the thing, yeah, especially given everything that's going on, the women's movement, you think that, Mrs. Claus would have at least 1 year where she got to drive the sleigh. Why is it always Santa? Why is it always Santa Why doesn't he stay monitoring the elves, wrapping presents, darning up their socks, which is what I imagine Mrs.
That's what
Claus
they do.
should be doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
elves are constantly darning the socks because the little pokey toes are always sticking through.
True.
That's what
If there are any elves listening, we do apologize if you don't have pointy toes. We're not exactly sure, but we assume. That's what's been told to us over the years.
This is the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. Thank you for joining us. We are talking Christmas films. But what is the Christmas film? What is the Christmas film? What is the sentence I'm trying to say, Allyson? I cannot get my words out. What is the Christmas film that these people have left 1 star online for? We know it stars Tim Allen. We know it stars Jamie Lee Curtis. I can tell you it was released in 2004. And it's based on John Grisham's book, Skipping Christmas. And during filming, it was reported that the cast and crew had ingested over 10 pounds of fake snow. You're just inhaling that fake snow.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Fake snow. You always know when it's fake snow. Whenever you watch fake snow movies, you're like, that is not snow. I know this because, I've been shoveling it for most of my life. As a, North American, we get a lot of it. And so when I see fake snow in movies, I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the fake snow. I can't imagine eating it, though. That's terrifying. Oh, Braden has another answer. Braden is going in with Family Vacation. Excellent choice, Braden, and an excellent movie. Excellent movie.
Really good guess, Braden. We will reveal the answer very, very shortly. I'm just going to read out one more review that I accidentally skipped there.
That's all right. That's all right. Hayley, can you read this as a babysitter and the kids won't go to bed?
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, it's time for bed now, kids. There you go. Is that enough? I didn't make it more than 20 minutes into this movie because it was absolutely dreadful and I like the book. The situations are ridiculous and over-exaggerated. The actors overplayed every scene. It was just too much and a complete waste of time. No, you need to go to bed, Denise. I don't know why. No child's called Denise now, are they?
There's
no
Denise's
Denises.
out there. I like it though. In your head, Denise was a real child, and I accept that.
Okay, we'll do the reveal. Braden, thank you for guessing. Really close, actually, with Family Vacation.
Yeah.
But maybe this is before your time, actually. Probably is. This film is Christmas with the Cranks was the answer. But Braden, because you've made a brilliant guess, we're going to give you a prize. And the prize is Allyson singing you a personalised song. Now, listen. The prizes don't get any better than this. It's really bad. But that is your prize. Allyson, would you like to sing Braden a song?
Okay, here we go. Well, Braden, today is your day. You knew some answers to say. We're grateful to have you around. You made my frown turn upside down. There we go, Braden. I just wrote that for you on the spot. Don't judge. From my heart.
Braden has left the feed. He's gone. He's disappeared. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's still here. I hope you enjoyed your song. Thank you for getting involved in the game today. Yeah, the answer was Christmas with the Cranks, which is one of producer Will's favourite films, I believe. Producer Will.
Is it your fave?
Christmas Cranks is such a good movie, and I was so disappointed to see that it got such a poor rating on IMDb.
What did it get?
Like a 5 point something overall.
Pretty bad, that, isn't it?
I was well upset because it's hilarious. We only discovered it a few years ago, and now I love it, and it's on my list to watch every single year. Every single year.
Is it your ultimate? What's your ultimate Christmas movie?
It's pretty high up on the list. There's an animated Netflix one called Klaus, which is very cute.
Yeah.
I love Klaus. It's very cute. I also love, obviously, Home Alone, but I've only ever seen the first one. We're a big Grinch family. Does
I thought
Groundhog
of my favorite
Day
Christmas.
count? Is Groundhog Day?
Well, it
I
falls
don't
into
think it's set on Christmas.
no, but it falls into that like Christmas. It's kind of like Die Hard. You know what I mean? People say Die Hard
because it's snowy. But Die Hard is actually set on Christmas Eve. I would just like to point out, which is why it's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I'm very defensive about Die Hard.
Hey, and Will, I'm not attacking Die Hard. It is a part of Christmas, whether it is.
Whether you want it to be or not.
Whether you want it to be or not. I was going to say that, but I stopped. I was like, no, we all want it. My favorite one. Tell me, you two, living in England, if this is a regular one. Every Christmas growing up as a child, I would watch this. I believe it's still the claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's like, it was like a puppet. And no? Silver and gold. No, you don't remember?
No, nothing.
Wow.
Allyson.
Okay. Well, that might be just a States thing. That might just be a North American thing. But the claymation
that might just be Allison's family thing.
Yeah.
No, it's real, everyone.
Perhaps a dream, Allyson.
No, when you go away next, I want you to Google claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and because we need to know it's real. I think your child would love it, Hayley, and Will. I think you'd get a real look. It's really sweet because one of the elves, he always wanted to be a dentist, and he sings a whole song about how he always wanted to be a dentist, but he had to be an elf. He didn't want to make toys. He wanted to be a dentist, and then he like battles the. It's such a cute little film. It's classic, guys.
Allyson, did you just say that me, a 25-year-old, and Hayley's baby have the same taste in music? I'm pretty sure that's just what.
Allyson,
that's what I just heard.
Allyson,
Braden's seen it. Braden's seen it. He's there for me. Thank you, Braden. Thank you. Yeah, it's real. It's so cute and fun. Yeah.
It sounds great, Allyson. We'll definitely check it out, won't we, producer Will?
Yeah,
Don't
go to watch it right
give me
now.
that sarcastic.
Oh, look at that over there.
Oh, yeah, there goes Will. He's running away now. Yeah, all right, Will.
Thank you for getting involved, Braden. That was the 1-star movie review. Braden has joined in. He said it's where the elf wants to be a dentist and there's two misfits and they join on an adventure. So, Allyson, it is real.
It is real. Brayden, it's a great Christmas film, isn't it? I'm so glad that you remember that. Oh, that makes me happy.
Oh, look at her. Look at her little happy face now. You've made her day, Braden. Listen, it is time for our Agony Aunties section. So if you have a problem you would like us to solve, I say solve, we don't solve them. Allyson gives good advice. I give really bad advice, which means some of my friends don't speak to me anymore. But what's going to happen is we're going to read out a series of listeners' problems and we're going to try our very best to solve them. But we're not therapists, are we, Allyson? We're not trained.
No, we are not trained therapists as we discuss your problems, but what we are a set of ears that want to hear. We want to listen. We want to share. We want to explore. And if you're listening and you think you have any advice, please let me know. Just as Hayley has explained, it's very simple to get involved with Back Chat. All you have to do is say to your device the word "say" and then give us the answer. Or if it's an audio only device, just join us on Backchannel.tv. It's so easy. Look at Braden, who is grade 4, joining us, chatting away. That's how easy it is, right, Braden? Isn't it easy? Hasn't this been a fun morning for you? So please, everyone, join up with us. We see Doug has joined us. Hello, Doug. We are just about to get into our Agony Aunt section. All right, Hayley, let's begin. Hit me with a problem. Let's talk this out.
Let's talk this out in our Agony Aunties section. So, Steph from Georgia has been in touch. She said, when I started work where I am now, about 6 months ago, a friend from school started with me. He hated eating alone, and so we ate together every day. I often wished I could tell him I'd rather eat alone, but I could never find a way. After he decided to switch to part-time and full-time, I thought it'd be nice to have lunch with him every other day or so, and I could occasionally have some time to myself. But we had a new guy start. He's a nice guy, and for the time I've known him, I genuinely like him, but he started eating with my friend. Now that, this is a lot of eating. But
Eating with friend and I. Friend and I, just so we know.
Friend and I. And now that my friend isn't here, I think he's assumed we're lunch buddies and that we're always going to eat lunch with one another from now on. The fact that I don't know him as well makes the idea of eating lunch just with him sound not very enjoyable. And frankly, I feel like I should be able to eat lunch by myself if I want. So here's what I want. Good. They've done a summary. Here's what I want. I want to let my friends know that although I like them and enjoy their company and think they're good dudes, I just prefer to eat alone so I can read and work on stuff on my own. Please help.
Okay, Steph, I think this is what you can do, especially because this is a new person in your life. And although we don't want to hurt new people's, but I think you have every right to maybe say, oh, how about this, Steph? You're working on a project. You have another part-time job. This is the only time you can get certain things done. I think you have every right to just say, hey, if you don't mind, I'm just going to throw on my headphones. I've got to do some work over this lunch period. It's the only time I have to do this particular thing. And then they don't know what you're doing. They don't know if you're watching a film. They don't know but I think you can politely dismiss yourself and just say, I need a you could always use I have a headache. Headache is a great one, right? Headache is a good one for having people not talk. Just be like, oh, my head is really banging. I'm just going to go chill out over there on my own. I just maybe close my eyes. I think giving reasons for why it is that maybe you can't have lunch with them is the best way to go. Also, is there another place you could have lunch? Is there 2 lunch rooms?
Can you go and eat outside in the yard?
Can you hide in the bathroom? Hide in the bathroom is also my.
I know where she's coming from though, because sometimes when I had a normal job, and that break time is so precious that you have on your own. You're just like, oh, I just want to look at my Facebook, or I want to look at my messages. I just want to, I want to do this, or I want to listen to some music and stuff. And then people try to talk to you, and you're like, oh, I've only got 10 minutes. I'd love to just do this. What you could do is say you're rehearsing lines for a play and just stick your headphones in. Is that subtle enough, Ali? What do you think?
I think that's subtle enough. Do you know what else I think? I think businesses should, in the lunchroom, definitely set up areas and be like quiet space, socializing space. I think it would be nice if businesses did that, so people would know, oh, those people sitting over there at that table, they're doing their own thing. Da, da, da. I mean, maybe that's something you want to talk to your actual employers about to see if there's a way to like designate certain areas of that lunchroom where it's like, yeah, that way you don't have to say to people, I need to be alone. Literally, tables could be marked for, this is a no talk section. I
This
don't
is
know.
a no talk section.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. These people on
I
this
like
table
that.
are just taking their time. They just need some space. I don't think there's anything rude with that. I really don't. I think it would be really lovely if employers just went, hey, different times people need some space. So this side of the lunchroom, by all means, socialize. It's like a smoking section, right? There's the smoking section. Back in the day, there's the non-smoking section. We don't have smoking anymore. There's the socializing section. There's the chill out, your own mental what could we call it? We could call that section time for me. There's your time for me section. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
good
think.
idea. What I used to do sometimes is I'd go and sit in my car, which is really antisocial and
But
very cold.
well, very cold, especially during winter. But it does get the point across. You just want to be left alone. Yeah, yeah.
There we go. We are answering your problems. We're not saying we're solving them. We're just
No,
discussing them
no.
here on the Hayley and Allyson show via Backchannel this morning. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts. We are here all morning until 8 a.m. Get involved with the chat. If you have a problem you'd like us to solve, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Here we go. Another problem for you, Ali. This is from Emily, and she says, I'm a 25-year-old who is at university for the first time in her life after making not the best choices as a teenager. I've been there for 2.5 years now, and for the most part, I have been doing pretty well. But recently I had to do a practical for my degree, and it went terribly, which I'd blame 50% on a huge personality clash with my mentor. I am redoing the practical soon, so that's terrifying enough. But I have lost all my previous confidence in my study skills. I drag my heels on assignments, find it increasingly difficult to go to class, and in general just feel really down on myself. I worked really hard to get up my confidence in going to uni, as I'm quite a shy person, but all that self-talk I did to get myself there in the first place just feels useless now. I'd like your help in becoming confident again. Well, Emily, Allyson has loads of brilliant confidence tips. I know that for a fact. This is your forte. How can she get her confidence back, Ali?
Okay. Well, Emily, what I want you to do, you're going to laugh at me, Emily, but I always think like it's hard for us to see the good in ourselves, right? The good in us. Sometimes it's harder for us, or we can always see great and brilliant things in other people. Emily, I want you to take a step outside yourself. I want you to pretend somebody else is telling you this problem. You to write them a letter telling them all the things that you think are great about them. So essentially, Emily, what you're doing is you're writing a letter to yourself, just reminding you of all that you do have going for you and that you are worth and all the hard work that you have put into being where you are right now. Because you know what? Sometimes, what's the saying? It's always darkest before the dawn. You might just about to be coming up over a hill and about to hit a new forte in your life. So Emily, this time period, it might be happening for a reason, but I don't want you to think that it's a bad reason. And I really want you to take the time right now to give yourself a little self-love and remind yourself of all that you have put in to yourself leading up to this point. And university is hard. Don't think it's not hard. We are learning, we're expanding our brains. We're learning how our brains work. So well done you for taking these steps, for doing all this hard work, because some people, they'd never get to that point in their life. So Emily, I just want you to take stock of who and where you are right now, and I want you to write a letter to yourself, but pretend it's not you. You're not writing to you. That way it makes it a lot easier. That's what I think.
That's a lovely thing to do, isn't it? Writing yourself a nice little letter.
Yeah.
I often think that when people think, oh, I've hardly achieved anything. If you wrote down everything you've achieved, you realised it was a lot more than what you think.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because we're quick to dismiss our own victories, but praise everyone else. So I just want you to do whatever you can to trick yourself into praising yourself, Emily. So yeah, write a letter pretending it's not you and just praise your friend Emily. That's what I would do.
Ah, lovely advice from our Alison June Smith. What a little ray of sunshine she is this morning. This is a Hayley and Alison show. And just being around you gives me a pep boost, Ali.
Oh, Hayley, get out. Come on. Hayley, you made my life
Oh.
better. She gave me my boyfriend. She really did. She set it up. I'm on Backchannel because of her. You know, please, we're just having a little love fest is what's going on
Little
right now,
loving this
everyone.
morning
You know?
here on Backchannel on the Hayley and Alison show. Get involved in the show this morning. We are answering your problems, but coming up in the second hour of the show, we will be talking true or false. It's a game you can get involved with. We're going to meet myself and Alison get very competitive on true or false. So that is coming up shortly. I say myself and Alison, me. We're going to be coming. We're going to be discussing the films that are coming out in 2022. Loads of ones that are exciting because cinema's been pretty quiet recently because of the old virus. I don't know if you've heard of that, Alison, but it's going around the world. But yeah, there's films, lots and lots of brilliant films coming out in 2022. We'll be discussing them later. And also, it's day one of our advent calendar here on the Hayley and Alison show. We're going to be just giving you clues of what's behind the door. A celebrity is behind our advent calendar door, but who is the celebrity? We would like you to guess and take part in that. But we've got one more problem. Producer Will always likes to give a problem to our lovely Alison June Smith. And what is your problem, Producer Will?
Well, let me tell you, have I got problems? Thanks.
I'll tell you what, I got 99 problems, but my producer is not one because
No,
he's
of course not.
fantastic.
Okay, this is from Olivia. Olivia is from Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Are you ready, Alison?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is what Olivia says. Olivia says,
Yeah.
I recently got a promotion, and now I have to supervise people I previously worked alongside. There's one employee in particular who's had a problem with taking instructions from me. He and I were hired around the same time, and he has more experience in the field. I quickly picked up on everything I needed to catch up to his experience level, and there's no question in my mind that I worked hard and deserve to be where I am. I just don't know how to get him to listen to me. His work is consistently turned in late or sloppy, and when I ask him to get something done by a deadline, I often find him watching YouTube videos or Netflix movies at his desk instead of working. I previously asked someone higher up the corporate chain, i.e. somebody he respects more than me, to say something to him. This worked temporarily, but he slipped back into his old ways. I really don't want to bring in a third party again because I feel like it serves to undercut my authority, and also it looks bad to my boss when I can't get my employees to listen to me. How do I get him to listen to me? That is the question, Alison.
Yeah. I mean, and that is a tricky one. Okay, so you've brought a third employee, a higher up level person. I mean, good, because you know, I think what you've done with that is you've put in some checks and balances for yourself. So you've already kind of flagged up, you know. What I want to know, Olivia, is have you yourself really had the one-to-one with this employee?
Like, look,
I'm feeling, yeah. I see you. Yeah, go ahead, Will. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I know we used to be colleagues. Like, now I've got this promotion. You've got to start taking it seriously.
Yeah. Or is there? I always like to phrase things to them as a question to help guide you. You know, look, we are employees. We came together. For whatever reason, you know, I've been promoted a bit. But what I want to know from you is, what do you need from me now as your supervisor to help you with your job? You know, sometimes I see you on YouTube or Netflix, and I just want to know, you know, is it stressful? Finding it stressful? Do you need to, you know, what can I do to assist you now? Yeah, I'm your supervisor, but as a supervisor, my role is to make this job, you know, as efficient as you know, and your position as not efficient, what's the word I'm looking for, as to run
just
as
like
smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
So I would approach it like, what can I do for you to assist you in this? Because I'm noticing sometimes, you know, there's a little bit of a delay, but I want us to be open and I want us to talk. So just tell me what I can do. You know, if you approach it from what can I do in my position as your supervisor, but have the discussion, you know, we started together. I got this position. but I want to know we're still working together. I mean, that's the thing I think you need to put into their mind, is that you're still working together. And in doing that, instead of coming down on them and telling them what to do, it is a discussion that the two of you are having together. How can we make this position really efficient?
I like that. And it's solution oriented as well. So you're not coming at it from like, here's a problem, why aren't you doing what I tell you? It's what can we do together to get stuff done in time or whatever.
Absolutely.
Hayley Ellis, how do you get people to listen and to do what you say?
Sorry, what was that? Wasn't listening.
Funny. Really original, that.
Oh, thank you, producer Will. I don't have a solution as good as Allison's and yours, but thank you for that. That was our Agony Auntie section. Coming up now, we're going to be playing a game of competitive true or false. Listen, I take this game far too seriously, even though there is no prize at stake other than being crowned the winner at the end of the week. Myself and Allyson are going to answer a series of true or false questions. If you are listening and would like to get involved, do so. The command to give to your device, if you are watching us on the live feed, is the word say. Sorry, I just moved my computer slightly there. It looked like I was filming for the Blair Witch. Then I'm shaking that much. If you are listening on audio only, echo the command. Head over to backchannel.tv. I'm a mess this morning. It's been a very long week. What day is it? Who's the queen? What year is it? It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. That's what it is. So, true or false? Get involved. Please help us out. Mainly me, because Allison's. We winning? What's the score? We're drawing already this week.
We're drawing. We're at a tie at this point because we're not counting Monday. We've decided we're not counting Monday because I was not here, unfortunately. So it was Will and Hayley. So starting as of yesterday, Tuesday, we ended on a tie. So today, Wednesday, here we go. This is the beginning of the week determiner. Here we go. Do you want to go first or do you want me to
I'll go first? I'll go first.
Okay. So, because it's Eat an Apple a Day, it's a fruit themed true or false. Hey, we love our fruits.
Yay.
Okay. So here we go. True or false, Hayley?
True or false?
True or false? Wasps die inside figs, which is why some people don't consider figs to be vegan. Oh, wow. So wasps die inside figs, which is why some people don't consider figs to be vegan. Is that true or is that false? If you think you might know the answer, please jump in and help Madame Hayley, as she's really good at true and false. But you know what? We also, if you're a wasp expert, let us know. Let us know, right? Let us know about this.
Buzz in, Ali.
Hey. I love you.
I actually know the answer to this one.
Of course you
do. Genuinely, because someone told it me and it put me. I used to love figs. I'm like, I couldn't get enough of the figs when they are in season. I was like, I love figs, and they were like, oh, did you know? And I didn't know it was wasp. I thought it was some sort of fly, but these sort of it has to pollinate. That's how they get pollinated. The figs is that. I don't think it's not as bad as like the wasp is still in there or something like that. But I know they do fly into them to pollinate them. So that is true.
Their last duty in life. Hayley, you are absolutely correct. Starting off Wednesday with a bang. True. The wasp fig lays its egg inside the fig flower, but sometimes a wasp might fly into the wrong kind of flower, the kind that doesn't simply wilt but turns into fruit. In that case, it gets stuck and eventually digested by the enzymes in the fruit that the flower turns into. Wow. So,
Hayley, apologies if you are eating figs this morning and didn't know that fact. Good morning. Welcome.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry. We've taken another thing off the list for you. You're limited. But isn't that interesting? I did not know that. That is fascinating.
One of our mutual friends told me that as I was saying about how much I enjoy figs. They thought, you know what? I'll take that little bit of enjoyment away from her that she has by telling her this fact. Right.
Took it from you. I wonder if they have non-figs where it's like these figs have been grown and we keep them covered. We don't allow wasps or bees anywhere near. So these are like.
Yeah, but then the fig doesn't. It doesn't pollinate. I don't know. Listen, I'm
Oh, you're
not a
right.
fig expert, Allyson. You're talking.
You're
If any fig experts are out there and would like to get involved in the show, the command to give to your device is the word say. We're playing true or false. Get involved here. If you've got a guess, the word say. If you're watching on an audio only echo, followed by your guess, or if you are listening on a audio only echo, I'm saying this. I don't know what is going on with me this morning, Allyson, but hop onto backchannel.tv. Put your guesses in that way. Allyson, June Smith, are you ready for your question?
I am ready. True or false? Let's do this.
True or false? Every Granny Smith apple is a clone of a single apple tree cultivated by an actual Granny Smith.
I know. The fact that you couldn't read that without laughing halfway through, I did feel a bit that way. But
I'll read it again because it's quite the mouthful. Yeah. Every Granny Smith apple is a clone of a single apple tree cultivated by an actual Granny Smith. Is that true or is that false? I'm so glad you had that question.
I know. Look, So my initial instinct is to say true because it just sounds so ridiculous. It could be, but logically I say false. You know what? I'm trusting my gut, whether it's right or wrong. I'm going with true. I'm going to say it was actually cultivated by a Granny Smith. I'm saying true, Hayley. That is my final answer. True.
Well, Allyson, you are right to go with true. It's that bizarre. Of course it's true. Yeah, every single Granny Smith apple tree is a clone of an original tree in Sydney, Australia, named after an actual Granny Smith who originally cultivated that tree. There you go. We're laughing. We're learning. We're winning. Allyson June Smith, you get a point for that.
Yes. We're tied currently. All right. Next question. This is a fruit themed true and false. So true or false, Hayley Ellis, an eggplant and an aubergine are different things. Is that true or is that false?
That's false. They're the same.
Are you sure? You're very confident.
No, listen, I'm a vegetarian. I've had a lot of aubergines and eggplants. I know. Yeah, they're the same. They're the same.
No. An eggplant and an aubergine are different things. Same thing, different names. Sorry, there is no true or false on the answer. So, Hayley, I apologize to you. Yes, they are the same thing. Different names. I was shocked to hear that too because I was like, maybe they're of a different side of it. But yeah, they are the same. So when I first moved here, there's another one too. There is zucchini and courgette. So we say zucchini in Canada and the US. We say eggplant in Canada and the US. But eggplant is an aubergine. So well done, Hayley. That is absolutely true. I'm sorry that I even began reading the answer incorrectly.
Do you know what I was going to do then? The fact that you were saying they weren't the same
minus a point for me? Is that what you were going to do?
No, I was going to start calling you American even though you're Canadian because same thing. Same thing.
I'm not going to get offended. I'm not.
Different things. Listen. Give me the point, please, Allyson. I'm going to hit you with another question right now. If you would like to get involved in true or false, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you are listening to us via your Echo show, if you are on an audio only Echo, head over to backchannel.tv. You can jump in the chat that way. Dead easy to get involved with the Hayley and Allyson show here till 8 a.m. this morning. Here we go. Ali, papaya. I love that word.
Papaya.
Papaya seeds can be dried, ground up, and used as a black pepper alternative. But is that true or is it false?
True or
Did you like
false? I did like that. Wow. Well, I've never heard of that. I don't know that much about the papaya seed. I'm wondering if they are. I know you shouldn't eat them when you're eating a papaya.
Know that.
Well, you take them out usually when you eat a papaya. I assume. I've never had a papaya.
That's how often I eat papayas. I did not know that fact.
What the heck? I'm gonna say true. What the heck? I'm gonna go with true. What the heck? I'm going true. I think papaya seeds can be dried, ground up, and used as a black pepper alternative. Yes, true.
Allyson, You are completely correct. And now you have an alternative pepper supply if you ever run out. Because papaya seeds, that is true. They can be dried, ground up, and used as a black pepper alternative. And I wonder who worked that one out. One day, just really keen. No pepper, what shall we do? Let's try every fruit and see which one we can do. But there you go. Papaya seeds can be used as a pepper alternative. We are playing True or False here on the Hayley and Allyson show here until 8 a.m. Don't worry, we're not playing this till 8 a.m. We've got loads of games. We've got loads of games.
We got other
People
stuff,
are like,
everyone.
they're really milking this. Yes. 2 hours. You were 2 hours into a competitive game of True or False. No, we're not. Don't you worry. So we'll do one more then. So is this to just decide if I get this right, if I won?
Well, hang on. If you get this right, that means you've had an odd number of questions. So, yeah.
Well, you could, them's the breaks.
No, that is not how we do. One more each, and then we go from there. Okay. So, Hayley,
right.
True or false? Oh, this is so easy. Tomato is a fruit. True or false, Hayley?
It's true, isn't it?
Well, I don't accept that answer if you're questioning. Is that your final answer?
Yes. That is my final answer.
Yes,
True.
a tomato is a fruit. It's absolutely. Wait,
What?
false. I was like, yes, it's true, but I look false. It's both depending on how you slice it.
No.
Will, come in. You need to step in because I can't handle this on my own. I can't handle her on my own right now. Okay, so how did you find this answer out, Will? Give us the background.
Google it, mate.
Right. The game is true or false. It's not neither. There's no option for neither.
Yeah, false. The answer's false. It's not fruit, mate.
Is it not? I always
You
thought
just said it.
Would you put it in a fruit salad? Haley, would you put tomato?
Yes, I would actually.
Yes,
I would.
Would you really?
Yes, I would.
Like if you're a botanist, then it's a fruit. If you're a nutritionist, then it's a vegetable, mate.
Well, we're doing this from the perspective of a.
What?
Is that what you decided?
If you're a comedian.
I just don't like these. These are really unfair questions that he puts in where there's no specific answer, and then I don't get a point. I don't win because of you.
I do it just to spite you, Haley.
I love it. Oh, yeah.
Listen, guys, I've got to go now. Thank you for watching Backchannel this morning.
Good. At least you're not petty.
I really hate losing. Bye, producer Will.
Bye,
Love
Haley.
you, producer Will. Okay, Haley, I'm gonna look. I get it, and I'm with you. And I kind of. So you know what? I'm gonna give you a point, even though
Thank you,
technically
Allyson.
a little off. So one more, even though, but I want to keep my friend Haley. That's more important to me than a true and false game. So let's do one more. We might end on a tie. I might lose. Let's go for it, Haley. One more for me, and then we'll go from there. I'm down with it.
Allyson, June Smith. Bananas are radioactive. Is that true or is it false? Bananas are radioactive. Is it true or is it false? Let us know.
I'm going to say, I want to go false because they're bananas,
Bananas.
They are nature's granola bar. Did you know that? They give you more energy. They'll give you, a banana will give you more energy than a Red Bull. Believe it or not, that is a fact.
I've had Red Bull before. I've been on stage before and I can't see banana. I thought bananas make you sleepy.
No, bananas give you energy. If you have a banana 30 minutes before you need to do something active or something that requires, they're nature's Red Bull. I call them nature's granola bar because they come in their own little packaging, but they are nature's Red Bull. So because of that, I'm like, oh, they've got a lot of energy in them. You know what? No, I think bananas are nothing but good. I'm going to say false. They are not radioactive. False.
Okay, Allyson, I can tell you that bananas are radioactive.
She's not happy about bananas being radioactive. She's happy because I gave her an extra point and now she wins. But you know what, everyone? I have my friend Haley still, and that's more important than anything.
I did not know that. Here we go. Bananas are radioactive. Apparently, they're slightly radioactive because the potassium they contain is a naturally occurring isotope. You need to eat 100 million bananas in a space of 2 weeks before you get fatal radiation poisoning. So I think you'll be all right. 100. million bananas.
Wow.
But there they are, the slightly radioactive. There you go. We are laughing and learning here on the Hayley and Allyson show. That was true or false. I got the point there because Allyson is very, very kind. And she knows that if I lose, I'm in a bad mood for the rest of the show. Very pathetic loser. That's what
And
I
I've
am.
already gotten 2 riddles that lovely Brandon sent in, so I feel like I've already won today. So I just want to share that winning feeling. So there you go, Hayley. You are the winner of today, which means technically you are the winner of the week so far.
Yeah, Wednesday. We've got 2 more days left. So there we go. Thank you for taking part. If you did, that was true or false. But coming up in the second section of the show, we are here until 8 a.m. Get involved with the show. Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know where you're listening from. Let us know if you what you do for the rest of the day. Whatever you're doing, you can get involved with myself and Allyson. We'd love to hear from you here on Backchannel. The command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, head over to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the chat that way. Coming up now, we're going to be talking about films that are coming out in 2022. It's been a little bit quiet on the film front because obviously filming's been halted on a lot of things because of the old coronavirus. But loads of films are coming out in 2022. Lots to get excited about. For example, the new Batman.
I mean, that's exciting. That's exciting. It's wonderful. See, now I have to admit, everyone, going into things, I don't know a lot about, superhero films. Who is playing stars? Is it who is
Robert
Barry?
Pattinson. No, Robert Barry. Did you just say?
Barry, because it says stars. Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, but no, it's Robert Pattinson, who is famous for the Twilight movies. He is the Batman in this film. It was actually filmed, parts of it, in Liverpool, which is where I live in the UK.
Yeah, the greatest city in the world.
Greatest city in the world. But yeah, it was actually filmed. Parts of it were filmed there, so that was very exciting for us all. But yeah, that's coming out in 2022. I'm excited to see how Robert Pattinson does as a Batman because obviously, I think the last Batman was Christian Bale. I could be wrong. Very, very good. But yeah, new Batman movie coming out in 2022. It's exciting. But listen to this one. This one surprised me. There's a film about Batman's dog.
No.
Oh no, Superman's dog. Sorry, I apologise. Superman's dog. It's called Super Pets. And at first I was like, this doesn't sound great. But then I read the cast list and I was like, this sounds amazing. So the premise is Superman's dog teams up with a flying cat to stop crime while Superman is on vacation. Now, I thought that sounds terrible, but listen to these people that are in it. It stars Dwayne Johnson, The Rock himself. It stars Kevin Hart, Kate McKinnon, who's one of my favourite comedy actresses of all time, and John Krasinski. Amazing. That sounds brilliant.
That is a good lineup. Dwayne and Kevin, because they were so funny in Jumanji, right? It was Jumanji they were both in, which was still to this day a phenomenal film. You know, I only watched it recently, not too long ago. Loved it. So I'd love to see those two back together. Super Pets. You know what? I'm surprised it's taken us this long to make a Super Pet film.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited about that. Loads of films coming out. Avatar 2's coming out. I mean, we've waited a long time for that. Yes.
Wow.
I was just a child when Avatar 1 was released, and now I'm a fully grown adult with a child myself. But Avatar 2 is coming out. Finally. Do you know what? I'm not a big sci-fi fan, but I'm so looking forward to it because I watched the first one and I loved it. And I didn't think it would be for me. I thought it was great.
I watched Avatar. Avatar has a special place in my heart because the very first time I came to the UK, before I even moved here, when I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to live here, on the flight over, I watched Avatar. And I don't know what it is about flying and watching movies, but I tend to get emotional.
Yes. Yeah, a little cry on the plane.
I always do. And it's not even if I've had a glass of wine or not. It has nothing to I could be completely sober, but there's something about just movies. You're so much more invested because when you're on a plane, you got nowhere else to go. I feel that's the only time in our lives we're really still 100% into a film. We can't check our phones. We can't do that. And yeah, I remember crying a lot during Avatar. And I was very excited about, the idea of like my new life and starting again. I think that's why Avatar touched me so much. But now, don't worry, my dreams are broken and wounded like everyone else's. But no, I'm kidding.
Good
I love it here.
morning.
Good morning. But yeah, so Avatar 2, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, and Stacey's got in touch. Good morning, Stacey. How are you this morning? She says her mom loves her mom. I do the American loves Avatar. Great film. I also
It is
enjoyed it,
good.
and I know what you mean about crying on planes because I always decide to watch films I'd never normally watch at home, like serious films. So I watched Brooklyn on a plane. It stars Saoirse Ronan, Julie Walters. Brilliant film. I never would have watched that at home. I would have thought, oh no, it's a bit boring. Watched it on a plane, loved it, cried my eyes out. Oh, I
Yeah.
cried my eyes out.
Yep.
Great film. So yeah, I always give films a chance on a plane that I'd never normally watch, and I'm really glad I did.
100%. As a scary movie fan, I see Scream, another Scream, 25
Yes!
years after the original series of murders in Woodsboro, a new kill, and Sidney Prescott must return to uncover the truth. So excited to see Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and Marley Shelton back together again. Scream is such a great movie. It is it taught a lot about the idea of the different types of horror movies and rules within horror movies, and I adored Scream. So I'm very excited for this one to come out again. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
This will be
I'm
great to see.
excited. I remember watching the first Scream and thinking, this is brilliant. It's like unlike anything I've ever seen. And then they
Yeah.
released loads of them. But I did really enjoy it as well. Let us know what film you're excited about. Stacey, is there any films coming out in 2022 you're excited about? There's lots of chains. So like the Batman's coming out. We've got a new Jurassic Park coming out as well.
The
Scream,
Mission
like
Impossible, the Mission Impossible that what filmed for forever in the UK is going to come out.
Yeah, Tom Cruise has been over in the UK. There's always a story of Tom Cruise in the UK going for like a takeaway and pictures of him with the takeaway stuff. There's loads of them. Very good tipper, apparently, Tom Cruise.
Well, you would hope so. You would hope so.
Yeah. Also, the new Thor's coming out. The new Doctor Strange is coming out.
Get ready. All the boys are going to be excited. John Wick Chapter 4 is hitting this.
They've milked that film.
John Wick for men in general is like the symbol of them. You know, I feel every man connects to. But they killed his dog. You know, that's where they're like, that is a line you don't cross. So, Chapter 4, he's still going. He's still battling. Look at all these. I'm trying to see what else is going on.
There's so many. Knives Out 2's coming. Knives Out 1 was a brilliant film. A sort of a Cluedo for the film world. That's coming with Daniel Craig. Loads. There's so many films. He must have
another Black Panther. Oh,
yep.
Yeah. Black Panther's coming out. You're right. When you said there's loads of films coming out, because I will admit I skipped this little article here. I didn't catch this in the plan. And I am Hocus Pocus 2?
I did not see that one.
Hocus Pocus 2, you guys. I'm sorry, what you're seeing is too about a film
but
coming out.
Can I just state that Hocus Pocus 2, it doesn't list Bette Midler, which is, So, producer Will, do you know if Bette Midler's going to be
you find out.
She's not listed. Please,
it's her birthday today, frying out loud. If we've announced, if she's not in it, it's her birthday today. Everyone, if you didn't know, it is.
She made the first one for me. Sarah Jessica Parker is in it. But is Bette Midler? I presume she isn't, because surely she would have got like head list in there. But loads of films coming out. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm sure. Someone out there will be looking forward to
Sesame Street, the movie. Sesame Street, the movie. Wow. Big Bird and his Sesame Street friends are mysteriously expelled from their neighborhood. Finding themselves in Manhattan, they team up with a plucky history show host, Sally Hawthorne. Wow.
Sally Hawthorne is played by Anne Hathaway. Listen to this cast for Sesame Street, the musical. Anne Hathaway, Bo Burnham, and Chance the Rapper are all starring in the new Sesame Street. What a cast. Wow. I will definitely be checking those films out next year. And also Pinocchio 2 is coming out. It's been a long time coming. Producer Will, hi.
As far as I can tell, I've read 2 articles that have both said that Bette Midler will be in Hocus Pocus 2.
She will be in it.
She will be in it. She will be
Thank
appearing.
goodness. Thank goodness.
What a relief. You couldn't come back.
Happy birthday, Bette Midler. Just know we were very upset to hear you may not be in this film.
Bette Midler, if you're listening, tell us yourself if you're going to be in Hocus Pocus 2.
She's busy. It's her birthday, Will.
Of course. She'll be having a lie-in.
She'll be having a lie-in.
She will
Thank
be
you
having a
for
lie-in.
finding that out, Producer Will. I feel relieved. Listen, we are talking about the new films coming out in 2022. If there is a film that you're excited about coming out, let us know. Or if there's a sequel that you would love to see. If there's a film you'd love to see a sequel
That's
of,
a great
let us
idea.
know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Let's start putting it out there. Let's start throwing it out into the universe, everyone, and maybe that film will be made.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Grease 3.
I was just about to say,
Grease 2.
Hayley, you and I think would love a Grease 3 because to me, they just got better every time. Grease 1, fine. Grease 2, fantastic. Grease 3, probably blow my mind. Like, I probably...
I guess in Grease 3, it'd be very different because I don't think they'd have the pink ladies and the you know what I mean? It'd be one gang, wouldn't it?
It would, or it would be a lot of online gossip, is what it would be. It wouldn't be a lot of. It would be a lot of online singing. Yeah,
type it in the chat room. Tell me more. Tell me more. There you go. Stacey said, "New songs of Europe." Is that what you're looking forward to, Stacey? The new songs of Europe. Let us know. Clarify that for us. The command to give to your device is the word say. Thank you for getting involved in the show this morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 a.m. There are shows all day on Backchannel, so get involved with those. Liv Harrison is here next with her show Live Every Day. Then the Anthony Davis show, 12 till 2, and then 2 till 4, your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. Get involved with the shows. Backchannel is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts. That's ourselves at the moment, live via your Echo. Now, it's time for a new feature just for December.
Just for Christmas. It's December the 1st. Yep.
It is. Mariah Carey. I can almost hear her singing in the background. It is obviously over Christmas you do a thing called an advent calendar. So each day here we're going to do a Backchannel advent calendar on the Hayley and Allyson show. We're going to have a virtual door, and every day there's a new celebrity behind the door. But can you figure it out from these facts? Now, here's another little twist. If you're a regular listener of the show, like our lovely Stacey here, what we would like you to do is basically, so the first letter of this celebrity, this is quite convoluted, but bear with me on this. The first letter of the celebrity, when you work out who it is, I want you to keep that letter. And throughout the rest of the show, for the rest of the shows throughout Christmas, keep the first letter of the answer to every single one, and then you can all scramble that to make a Christmas saying. And it's a fun little game we're playing, so it's just something nice for our regular listeners to do, isn't it? Fun little game.
I love that game.
I'll explain it better at the end when we know who the celebrity is, and then we can go from there. But we're going to give you 10 clues. We want you to guess who the celebrity is behind our advent calendar door this morning. So here we go. Fun fact. Well, they're just facts, actually. Fact number 1. She credits Madonna as her biggest influence. She once said that she wanted to be the Black Madonna, explaining that she admires the way Madonna constantly reinvents herself. But who are we talking about? The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or hop on to backchannel.tv.com. Why did I add that? Don't know why, because
just backchannel.tv. I appreciate very much that this star that we're trying to guess today, this celebrity, says that she admires Madonna because she constantly reinvents herself. Because Madonna really was the original. I mean, look, there were some stars, but Madonna really did reinvent herself. Every new album, she presented a new type of theme, a new type of character. And so, yeah, I think Madonna really was, for my generation anyway, leading the way in reinvention and bringing something new to the table with every album. So it really makes me happy to know that she was appreciated by this star for that. Okay, second little clue, giving you an idea of who this person might be. She won a school beauty pageant. When she was 16, she took part in her high school's beauty pageant, singing Hero by Mariah Carey. She went on to win the title of Miss Combermere. I don't want to say it wrong. Combermere, I believe that is the name of the place. So obviously she's from Combermere. And yeah, this star, not surprised. She won a school beauty pageant. This star's beautiful. I mean, let's just say it. She's a beautiful star, right? Wouldn't you say?
Beautiful. Slightly
Stunning.
disturbing they had beauty pageants in schools, to be honest with you. I mean, if I had one in my school, I'd be mortified.
I
because
would be
I wouldn't be
mortified.
entering. But
Yeah.
yeah, beauty pageants are big in the US, aren't they, actually? So that makes sense. But yeah, she won a school beauty pageant when she was 16. Who is a celebrity? Another clue. She was supposed, this is a little fact for you, she was
Mm.
supposed to be maid of honor to Katy Perry, but she had to record one of her albums. Who is the celebrity? Get your
Oh.
guesses in. The command. Well, it was very Canadian.
I'm like, oh, that's a shame she wasn't there for the wedding. But Katie, I'm sure you understood because sometimes you can't rebook studios and all that time. So nice of you to understand, Katy Perry. And I didn't know they were such good friends. How lovely is that? So she
Yes.
gives Madonna a lot of props. She won a school beauty pageant when she was 16. She sang Hero. She won the title of Miss Cumbermere, and she was supposed to be the maid of honor for Katy Perry. Oh,
As
Stacey has a guess. Christy Brown. Very good guess. Thank you very much, Stacey. We will put that down as one of the possibilities. Christy Brown. Hayley, give us some more clues. Let's get to this. Let's keep going here.
Let's keep going. We've got 10 clues to give away. Who is the celebrity? Like Stacey, if you want to have a guess, the command to give to your device is the word say, or hop on to backchannel.tv. Pop your little guess in there. She was discovered by Jay-Z. After sending in her demo tapes to Def Jam Records, she was auditioned by their then president, who was Jay-Z, who signed her afterwards. Jay-Z was so impressed that he demanded she not leave the building until the contract was signed. That's the best outcome that you could wish for, isn't it? Who is the celebrity, though? She was discovered by Jay-Z. We'll give you one more clue. She's been in the Guinness World Book of Records 6 times. Her records include being the first female artist to have a UK number one, won 5 years in a row, 2007 to 2011. And she's a best-selling digital artist in the US, as well as being the most liked person on Facebook in 2014. But who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in now.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what else. There's so many things about this celebrity. I think she got vocal training from Neo. Did not know that. Upon rapidly entering the charts, this person did that she had never received official singing lessons. Wow. So she was already on the charts. Never received any singing lessons. So she got vocal training from good old Neo. Not
I
surprised.
mean,
Neo's
she's
lovely.
She's pretty, she can sing, she's talented, she can dance. But who is the celebrity that is behind our advent calendar door this morning? Let us know. Like Stacey, if you want to make a guess, the command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv. If you are on an audio-only device, get your guesses in that way. Here we go. Madame Two Swords has 8 wax figures of her. Combining all the wax figures of this person made by Madame Two Swords all over the world. The total now comes to 8. Okay, not just in one place. They're all over the world. So all the Madame Two Swords, they've got 8 wax figures of her. And here's another little fact for you.
Just one guy is like, can I make another one of her? Can I make another one of her? Can I make one more of her?
There's just another one. I'd probably get it from this fact because this is quite a famous fact. But she once insured her legs for $1 million. That was in 2007 after winning Gillette's Venus Breeze competition for the best legs. I knew that fact actually because I remember that at the time. But yeah, she insured her legs for $1 million. I don't think any of my body parts are worth insuring. They break.
No.
They break too often.
Yeah, definitely. Any insurance company would be like, absolutely not. We've seen those ankles. We know what you do. There is no way we are giving any sort of insurance. To be honest with you, I'm really surprised. You know who I would say they should insure legs? We were talking about this the other day. Tina Turner.
Oh yeah, yep.
Those legs. Should. I mean, those legs.
They probably are insured, actually. In fact, Allyson, I'm going to look into that while you read out the next clue.
Thank you. All right. Another little hint about who our guest celebrity could be today in our Advent calendar. Her rider includes precious temperature requirements. Oh, here we go. During her 2013 Diamonds World Tour, big hint there, everyone. Her rider reportedly consists of Vita Coco coconut water, as well as snacks that range from gummy bears and Flamin' Hot Cheetos to garlic stuffed green olives. Wow, I like that menu. some of my favorite foods, actually. She also asked that I'm like, wow, we could really hang out. She also asked that the air conditioning was set to 23 degrees in her room and then it contained several humidifiers. Well, you know what? If you're singing, if you're a singer, you're allowed to demand as many humidifiers as you want. Gummy bears, hot Cheetos. Didn't even know there was a flamin' hot Cheeto. I don't think they exist here in the UK. When I go back to Canada, I will be seeking them out.
My partner, when we were in the US, we absolutely loved them. But the thing is, they stain your fingers red, like bright red.
Do
So
they?
you know
Yeah.
when you've been eating flaming hot Cheetos because your hands are covered in them.
You're like,
for
guilty.
days.
Guilty.
Yeah. Literally, it doesn't wash off. So, I mean, I don't think that's good for your body if it's staining your hands, but there you go. That's what this singer likes. But who is a celebrity we are talking about? Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or hop onto backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio-only echo and would like to make a guess about who the celebrity is. We were just briefly talking about Tina Turner because this celebrity has her legs insured for $1 million?
$1 million, yeah.
$1 million, yeah.
$1 million.
Well, Tina Turner insured her legs in 1994 for $3.2 million.
Yes, and so she should, because Tina's got legs. I mean, this one too, beautiful legs. But Tina Turner, I mean, those legs have been on the planet and beautiful for many years. It doesn't matter the age, but I'm just curious. Do we know what is Tina Turner's age right now?
She's in her 80s. I know that for sure.
And her legs still look like they did in her 20s, her teens even.
She's 82. 82.
Is she 82? Wow.
Yeah, she's in better shape than I've ever been in my life, which she's 82 and in better shape than I've ever been, even as a child. Do you know when I used to play hopscotch as a child, Allyson? I used to have a sit down during the middle of it because I was that exhausted.
Which is really weird, because didn't your boyfriend once tell you he really loves your strong legs? Anyway, moving on.
That was not a compliment that he thought it was. Here we go. Who is the celebrity? Stacey's had a guess. If you would like to guess the celebrity, get involved. One more clue. You'll probably get it from this one if you don't know who it is. The singer has banned people from bringing umbrellas to her gig. Ellis from her gig. Nice one.
I don't think we can make it any easier at this point. Does anyone...
Who is the singer?
Ella.
Yeah. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Get your guesses in now to be in with a chance of winning your own song from Allyson June Smith. I mean, if you don't want to win it, don't enter, because she will still sing.
You can also say you don't really want a song, but I think you do. I think most people do. They want an impromptu song with a very tough rhyme scheme. I might try and improve and Louvre one day, everyone. That's all I'm saying. But yes, get your guesses in. We had Stacey who guesses Christy Brown. Should we put the people out of their misery, Hayley? Should we let them know who our celebrity for day one of our Advent calendar celebrity reveal? Who is the celebrity we have been discussing, Hayley?
It is, of course, the wonderful, the brilliant Rihanna. She is our celebrity of the day. And she's actually now been declared a national hero in Barbados because they celebrated becoming a republic. So Rihanna was the answer. Take the letter R from Rihanna. Write that down because you'll need that letter. We're going to give you a letter a day. And by the end of our Advent calendar, you're going to have several letters to decipher. And they will say something Christmas related. So you've got the letter R. Write that down. Keep that. And listen to tomorrow's show at the same time, where we will give you another letter if you can guess the celebrity. Yeah, that was our Guess the Celebrity game. It is the 1st of December today. That was our first door opened on our Advent calendar. Do you have an Advent calendar, by the way, Ali?
You know what? It's funny. I don't, but I am literally going shopping with my in-laws this afternoon. Well, we're taking the little bear Palm, our little baby, little baby puppy, to get a haircut, and then we're gonna go shopping. So I thought when we hit the stores today, I'll probably pick my fella and I up an Advent calendar just to get into the season.
Get into the season. And also they do dog Advent calendars. Did you know this?
I did not know this.
Yeah, so if you go to like a pet store, they have dog advent calendars and cat advent calendars, and behind is a little doggy treat every day. So there you go. You could get your little bear a little advent calendar.
Oh my goodness, I just might do that. Oh, you know what I
Mm.
did that I got? I got this for my friend, but I'm obviously kind of thinking I might just start opening some of the things and some don't want. Marks and Spencer's, I got their makeup advent calendar
Oh,
thing where
yes.
and it's like a lot of great products.
Mm.
And so I am, as much as I want to share, it's also very heavy. I don't think I can take it all to Canada. So I might just start opening up products and she'd be like, why do all these products just have numbers on it? Don't worry about it. Don't question it. Just accept it.
Don't question it. Just
Um,
accept the gift. Yeah, it
yeah,
is. They are. They are. I was saying this to producer Will the other day. The advent calendars have gone so expensive now because they contain loads of really good things. So you can get these advent calendars where it's like several bath products, and it's like, how much is that? £309. It's like, okay, you've
yeah,
priced me out. You've priced me out.
yeah.
There we go. We were talking at Christmas here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Earlier in the show, if you just joined us, we were talking about the best Christmas films of all time. If you would like to let us know what your favourite Christmas film is, get involved in the show. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by what your favourite Christmas film is. Or hop onto backchannel.tv and you can type your favourite Christmas film in there and that will come through the same way. Get involved. We love to hear from you. Like I say, we've got shows here all day on the Hayley and Allyson. Got shows here all day.
Yeah.
Like I say, I need an early night tonight because my child needs to learn to sleep because I am starved of sleep. But yes, coming up, we have shows all day. It's not just about the Hayley and Allyson show. Coming up after us is the Liv Harrison show with her show Live Every Day. Then it's the Anthony Davis show 12 till 2. And then at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with his show, Your Pal Hal. Loads of ways to get in touch, loads of different shows, every show different, but with the same thing, all in common, where they were on Backchannel. And this is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts via your Echo. So do so. We love to hear from you. So at the end of the show, we like to sort of give you a little fact you can take away. You can tell people it if you can remember it, or you can just have that knowledge in case you ever do a pub quiz and you think, oh, I learned that on the Hayley and Allyson show. It's a little fun fact. So here's the fun fact for you, Allyson. Did you know the first person to get a ticket for speeding was going at 8 miles per hour?
And what do we know what the actual what the miles per hour are allowed in that area?
It was a snail, and it wasn't. According to the Guinness World Records, the first person to be charged with speeding was Walter Arnold of the English village of Paddockwood on the 1896. This happened.
Wow.
Now, Arnold was spotted going 4 times the speed limit in his 19th century Benz, but since
Of course,
the
it was
speed
in a
limit,
Benz. Of course,
yeah.
it was in a Benz. Even then, it was a Benz. Go on. Yeah.
Well, the speed limit at the time was just 2 miles per hour. So that meant he was not going too fast by today's standards, obviously, because like it's 20 or a 30. But the constable had to chase him down on his bicycle, issuing a ticket for £4, 7 shillings, and earning him the title of the first person to get a speeding ticket. I mean, 8 miles per hour. That's like leaving a supermarket car park. You probably go at that speed.
That is exactly it. That's wild. Could you imagine that? I just love that it is a Benz. That is. And I love the imagery of a constable chasing after him on a bike, trying to
I mean,
trying to
he
catch
didn't need to
him.
chase after him on a bike. He could have just walked and he'd catch up with him on 8 miles an hour.
A brisk jog.
Mm,
I see Stacy. Stacy is. Oh, go ahead, Hayley. Yeah.
Oh, no, ignore me, Allyson. Go ahead. What's Stacey?
No, I was going to
Stacey?
say, Stacy, you will see lots of campus outside my house. Do you mean Christmas or? Sorry, Stacy. You will see lots of campus outside my house.
Unless she lives on a university campus. You never know.
This is
Or
true.
she could mean Christmas decorations. I still need to put my Christmas decorations up, which I feel terrible about because it's the 1st of December. I've got a young daughter, but she's too young at the minute to know, like to bother me about them. She's not that keen, but I've got to do them this weekend because I'm busy working, doing the Hayley and Allyson show, but also as a stand-up comic this week. So I need to go and get some more Christmas decorations also. I need to top up. I've just done the little countdown to Christmas. So, you put the little days up. So it's 24 days until Christmas now.
I can't believe it. I haven't even started thinking about Christmas gifts. I haven't even started really thinking about too much. Stacy spends Christmas with her family. Yes, Stacy, I'm very excited because I as long as everything stays right in the world, we'll be flying home to spend time with my family as well. So during the month of January, I will be doing the show from my parents' basement. So you will be seeing lots of old velvet furniture in the background. Everyone, get ready for that. But yeah,
I'm excited. I'm
I
excited.
every day I'm gonna show you some fun little things from Allison's childhood past, because I still have all my stuff in the basement. Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe cassette tapes. If you want that, I've got them in my
Oh, yeah.
basement.
It's
I've also got
exciting.
some VHS. Maybe we should start giving away prizes because actually, what I need to do is clear out my parents' basement. So
That's
back
what we
channel
should
prize.
do. We should give away all of Allison's old rubbish as prizes. Listen, you know you want that. Stick around. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, we will be giving away the contents of Allison's parents' basement, whether they like it or not.
They'll love it. They'll be like, please get your stuff out of the basement. Pots that I bought in university. Anyway,
Great.
everyone, lots of great gifts.
Stick around for those. But actually saying that I need to clean. I've got to get the Christmas decorations out of our attic, and I need to throw a lot of stuff. I'm a hoarder, really. I keep stuff like I'm like, why have I kept that? But so yeah, I do need to do that. So you never know, Allyson. Some of your old stuff, some of my old stuff. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
I don't think Backchannel is going to approve of us saying we're going to give away.
No, I mean it's. Hey guys, do you want to win some old pay slips that I've had since 1998? I'll be giving them away on the show. No, we won't. We won't. Listen,
who wants my high school yearbook? My high school yearbook signed by everyone I knew.
Oh, stick around. It's a Hayley and Allyson show, and we'll be back tomorrow. Producer Will, what are you up to for the rest of the day? Here he is. Gonna come in the middle.
Oh my goodness, I've got a very busy day of work lined up. There's podcasts to be made, there's audio to be produced. But okay, so here's the thing. I live in a house share with a bunch of friends and strangers and whatnot. So we didn't think there's any point in putting up a Christmas tree because nobody's gonna be here on Christmas Day. We're not expecting Father Christmas to come and visit on Christmas Eve. So we didn't think there's much point. But we do want the house to feel a little bit festive. So we've got one of those tall plastic bamboo plants. Do you know what I mean? It's like sticks of bamboo and it's got some leaves coming off it. So we're going to decorate that instead. We've got some baubles to put on it. We've got some lights to go on it. And who knows, Father Christmas might see it and think, I'm going to leave some presents under there.
Yeah, he'll see that and he'll feel sorry for you.
Yeah, he'll take pity on our rubbish faux Christmas tree.
Yeah, he'll be like, listen, we need to give them something. What we'll do, Father Christmas will set up a GoFundMe for you and your housemates. Try to get you a better tree.
It's not because we're poor, it's because we're lazy.
I mean, it is really lazy that if you're going to go to the effort of putting baubles and lights on it, at least go out and buy a tree.
Get an actual tree to put it on.
Get an actual tree. Well,
I don't know. I'm very excited about the festive Christmas bamboo.
Yeah, I like that idea. It's the same as, do you ever see, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree that sometimes people put up? You can buy the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, which is just like this little, remember Charlie Brown Christmas? It's like a little tiny, little weedy, pathetic tree with one bauble hanging off of it.
Yeah.
How cute. Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Yeah. I'm just excited for Christmas because I get to live my fairy lights fantasy.
I bet you can't move for fairy lights in your house, Allyson.
Look, I love a fairy light. I'm not gonna lie. If I could have fairy lights everywhere all the time, I would. But my boyfriend will not let me buy that many batteries. So Christmas time is very exciting for me because it's nothing but fairy lights. So yeah, I told him this weekend we're fairy lighting the house.
And I don't know about you, Allyson, and how the Canadians do things. I know in the States it's very they'll decorate the outside of the house as well with lots of Christmas lights and big inflatable things. In the UK, I think it's a bit more rare. You don't get that many decorations on the outside. There's a house around the corner from where my parents live, and they got all out. They've got tons of lights. Their electricity bill must be through the roof. Are you going to be decorating the outside of your house for Christmas?
I do some very basic decorations. I have two big plants outside my house. I just put fairy lights on those, and then also last year. Here's my favorite outside decoration. I do have kids. They do a little Christmas walk, so the kids around, and everyone puts a letter up in their window so they can decode a Christmas message. So I like to put up lights. So last year what I did was I found this reindeer. So it's a Rudolph, but he's in two pieces. The front part of him on the outside of your window. On the inside is his back part. So it looks like he's broken through the window, and you put like a little sticker on so it looks like it's a broken window, like he's smashing through the window. But the best part is,
I'd call a vet if I've seen that. I don't know if I'd...
Did we just do a news story at the top of the show about a
yes!
reindeer that went through a window?
Here's the best part, though. He is battery operated, so his back end, the inside of the house, his legs kick. So his legs kick while he's inside, so it looks like he's breaking through the window. It is hysterical.
Please, whenever you put it up, please take a video of it so we could
I will.
On the show.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. That's my favorite Christmas.
Cute and disturbing that an animal's trapped inside your window pane. But yes, do take a video because then we can show that to everyone on our Echo shows on the Hayley and Allyson. So Stacey's got in touch. She said she's going to spend her day with her mom and Trace today because Christmas time is exciting for her and it's exciting for us all, Stacey. I think, well, majority of people. Obviously, it can be a difficult time as well. But here on the Hayley and Allyson show, we're going to be doing some fun Christmas games coming up throughout the rest of the week and month. So yeah, you can get involved if you would want to play any of our Christmas games on the show, then do so. We'll be back tomorrow, won't we, at 6 a.m, very early. If you would like to join us at that time, do so. Well, I mean, I don't blame you for having a lie in, to be honest with you, because it is an early morning, but we love to hear from you when you do get up. We are back, like I say, 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. tomorrow. Stick around because Liv Harrison, the wonderful Liv Harrison, is up next with her show Live Every Day. And then we have shows all day. After that, at 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. And at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with his show, Your Pal Hal. So get involved with the show. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts via your device, and do so because we have a lot of fun talking to you. And we'll be back again tomorrow, won't we, Allyson? So hope to see you there. Take care of yourselves.
Absolutely. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.